The US Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, gave a major speech in the last couple of days where he described China as the major long-term strategic threat, sort of pivoting the attention away from the ongoing conflict in Ukraine to say, look, this is the main game. But by the same token, he also said that the US wants to avoid conflict and wants to avoid a Cold War. Do you agree with his assessment?
Australia's pretty much in lockstep with our allies in the United States. I met with Secretary Blinken when he visited Australia earlier this year, and he was at the Quad Leaders meeting, of course, with President Biden and other significant figures in US foreign policy, including, of course, Kurt Campbell, who's a good friend of Australia. They speak about competition without catastrophe. We need to recognise there is strategic competition in the region, and we need to deal with it, though, in a mature way that recognises that it is in all of our interests for there to be peace in the region and security in the region, and not talk up catastrophe. And I think that is a good perspective, and that is one of the reasons why we just really need to engage both directly with our Pacific Island friends, but also with our most important ally, of course, is the United States, but our other friends as well, including Japan and India.
It was a bit of a gift from the former Prime Minister to you to say first port of call, go.
I don't think that was
Japan.
his intention at the time.
But the international stage, meeting the President, leaders of Japan and India, it was a good way to kick off, I guess, you know, to get you on the world stage and people to say, OK, well, there he is, he's Prime Minister now.
Well, it was a very good way to begin the government. We had a swearing in, the earliest that it's ever happened, at 9 a.m. On Monday morning, of 5 ministers led by myself, and it enabled Penny Wong to go as well as Foreign Minister, and then to travel to Fiji. And of course our economic ministers in terms of Jim Chalmers and Katie Gallagher as well, hitting the ground running, and Richard Marles was acting Prime Minister on his first day of Monday. But we have great friends in the United States and Japan and India, and building those person-to-person relations is very important for Australia if we're going to increase our standing, not just in the region but in the world. I've been very heartened by the conversations I've had with other world leaders, and my next visit will be to Indonesia, and that of course is an important relationship for Australia going forward as well.
Indeed.